What are
I
your
want them to take
standards?
care of themselves. So like
Okay, fit.
into fitness and
Okay.
ambitious, like has something that they're working towards or has already like mastered their.
Okay, how much should they make per year?
God, I haven't even thought about that, to be completely honest.
Okay. Well, so do you want
Enough to
here,
take care of
let me go
themselves?
through this. So
I want 3 kids, so I guess
okay, so you want 3 kids.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the ideal age of a guy you'd be looking to marry? How old are you? You're 30.
I'm
so
30,
give us a range.
God,
Do you want to get
that's
married,
hard.
correct?
I do want to get married.
Okay,
Yes.
ideal age of a guy you'd like to marry.
I guess my age and
Okay, so
up
30
to like
34.
I think we have to cut off like probably
Like 87?
37.
Okay, 37.
I was like, that's a little old.
Okay, so you're 30 and you want to have kids. By when would you like to be married and have kids by?
In a perfect world, I want to start having kids like no later than 35.
That's getting into high risk
know.
pregnancy territory, but okay,
I
and you're
know.
30, so that
But
gives you 5
I've
years.
also got a lot to do, and I also want to like actually be with that person, be able to enjoy that person, like just us. Then to just like get married, have kids, and then do the whole like thing. Like if it happens, it happens. But
Sure. How much of the family income do you personally want to contribute? So do you want a 50-50? What do you want?
I've always said this. I think that it would be nice to have my future husband be able to take care of all of the like not so fun stuff, and then with my income we do like family vacations and all the fun stuff, extracurricular
Okay,
activities
so not
for the
50,
kids.
somewhere between 50-50 and stay-at-home mom.
I will never be a stay-at-home mom.
You won't be a stay-at-home mom. Well,
No.
Okay, so how much of the family income do you personally want to contribute?
I mean, I want to be making as much as you.
Okay, well,
You can
you
sign
want,
up now.
but
I'll send you my
all
referral
right, yeah,
code.
No.
you're gonna
No.
have to,
Right, kidding, good
Hell
luck.
yeah.
you're gonna have to talk to her after the show so you can make $3 million a year. So,
Yeah, we'll go for a talk later. We'll go for ice cream later.
Okay,
we'll like have a debrief session.
Yeah.
I do not want to show my boobs.
but okay, so
Damn.
here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
So you said you want 3 kids. Kids are expensive. So how much of the family income do you want to personally contribute?
Like, why does it have to be like a set thing? Like,
Well,
I just
okay,
want to be
here's the
able.
thing.
I never want to have to rely on a man for anything. Like, I want to be able to take care of myself,
you-
and then say something terrible was to happen, because that's just where my mind goes. Because
You can leave if needed.
exactly. Like, what if something like he hit me? Like, hopefully that doesn't happen. But
Well,
like, say
hopefully,
if
yes,
that
but-
did happen, or he cheated, or like we just fell out of love, that we could go our separate ways, and I would still be 100% okay. Not only supporting myself, but also my children.
Do you think falling out of love is a good reason to break up a family? See, I
that's
think
deep.
here's the delusion when it comes to family. Like the way it used to work is love was not really a factor when it came to having a family and starting a kid. If you loved each other, great, but it was a partnership. But okay, so here's the thing though. You said that you want to be independent, but you also just said that you'd prefer the guy to take care of the important things, and you're what you would contribute would be towards like the vacations and the fun stuff. So I'm just trying to arrive at
I'm
an
just
answer
trying to
here.
give you example. I'm giving you my version of the answer that you're looking for. So it's like, it's not like a certain percentage. It's like it would be nice if he made enough to like take care of everything, and then was like, don't worry, like, I got you, I got us. Like, I want to be the provider and like support you. Like, I want your money to be your money, and like you be able to take care of like all the vacations and all the fun stuff.
So okay,
That'd be fun.
So,
not
hold on.
necessarily that I would let that happen, but that would be cool.
Okay, so our money is our money, but my money is my money. So his money is your money. Your money is your money.
No. Like,
But
we're together. We're a team. We're a family.
Okay, so you have an Etsy
I'm-
shop and you sell trinkets and you make $10,000
That's what I'm
a
saying.
year,
It's like
and then
it's like
he
a fun
makes
little thing.
$100,000 and pays. Okay, so I guess my question is: you said you want 3 kids, so 3 kids you're gonna want. Tell me about your house size, square feet, bedrooms, bathrooms.
It's like, do you need her social security number too?
No,
Like-
but okay. Here's the reason I'm asking
Give
is
me your
because
account and routing number.
no, but if
also.
you want three children, you're going to have to factor in. Okay, well, what's the house size? Do they have their own bedrooms? So, do you have a sense of how big of a house you'd like to live in? How many bedrooms and bathrooms? And do you want to stay in California?
Well, if I end up having 3 kids, I don't know about the whole stay in California thing.
Okay,
That's rough.
you want at least one bedroom for you and your husband, correct?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay, so you
No, we all have this one
Okay,
room.
And I
so-
want an office.
you want an office just for you or
No,
a
it
shared
could be
office?
shared. It could be a shared office.
You and your husband.
no,
Yeah.
Okay, so an office would sort of count as another
And
bedroom.
then a guest room. So
Oh,
that's 3.
okay, sure. Guest
Okay.
room.
And then,
So
I mean,
master, office, guest room. And then a bedroom for each child.
eventually. I
So-
feel like
okay,
at
so
my
that's-
age
so
right
6
now, I have to
bedrooms.
like. It's really messes with your head when you turn 30 because society puts this like pressure on you to like be to like be a certain way or to be at a certain point in your life.
Sure. Well, are you talking about in regards to the development of a relationship and having kids? Well, I mean, there is a certain biological reality that women have to face, and there's a limited period of time in which women can get pregnant. So women do have a pressure that exists for them that doesn't exist for men.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's certainly
Like,
scientific
how can I give you all of
interventions.
these answers when like I don't know what my future is gonna?
But
look
I mean, okay, so you're 30 though. So I mean, and you
Yeah.
said you would like to start having children by the time you're 35. So there is some degree of urgency with which you need to get this figured out. But I
But
guess
like
I'm trying
also,
to.
I'm saying if it doesn't happen, then like I'm not gonna be
That's fine.
like
I
my
mean,
life isn't over. You know?
Sure, I
like,
think that's
I'm
fine.
also super cool with being this like the cool rich aunt.
That's totally fine. I mean, me personally, I'm not sure if I'm not set on having kids myself, but you did say that you do want kids. So you said you want 3 kids. So you said you want a master, a guest, an office, and then 3. You're gonna have 3 kids, and it sounded like you want a bedroom for each of the kids. Bathrooms, maybe 4 bathrooms.
Like I guess 2.5.
2 and a half.
So like one
bath.
for the kids, one for
Sure. It's a
big
me,
house.
and then,
Okay,
yeah.
six bedrooms in California, so that's probably going to run you at least $1 million. I mean,
More. More.
it depends what part of California,
more.
but you're probably looking at a $2 million house. Okay, so car-wise, do you want regular car, luxury car? Doesn't matter.
Well, I drive a Benz right now, and I'm convinced
You
that
have a
I
Benz?
can't
Okay.
go back.
You can't go back.
I
Okay.
love my car.
Do you own your car outright, or
No, I leased it.
You lease it.
Mhm.
Okay. Do
Because
you
I
wanna,
knew I would want like
sure.
a new one in 3
Okay,
years.
so do you want to go on vacations, regular international vacations?
I have traveled internationally in my past. I don't necessarily like. I'm not obsessed with it.
Sure.
But
But maybe once or twice a year go on vacation with
yeah,
the kids?
Yes.
Okay.
Not always with the kids though.
Okay, sometimes. Okay, so have like
Also,
a babysitter.
the idea of me having kids right now in this moment of my life makes me like it's a big no.
But perhaps in 5 years.
Maybe in
At
5
35.
years, at 35.
Well, you seem pretty adamant about wanting 3 kids.
Well, that's kind of like the go hard or go home type of mentality for me. It's either like we're gonna do this and like have a family and create like I picture like like team sports and them fighting, but like also loving each other and like growing up and having that like bond. Like I'm a single child. So, like I always was jealous a little bit of people who had siblings. So like I've always wanted like it's either 0 or
Sure.
like a family, like big
So,
one.
so given kind of all the information that you've provided, what would you like your husband's income to be?
Enough.
Enough. Thank you. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
why does it have to be in numbers? Like,
well,
I mean, I don't
okay, but
like-
if you want these things, your husband's income needs to be a certain.
but what if he's an entrepreneur and his income fluctuates, and then like, sometimes it's 6 figures a month, and sometimes it's
Well, I mean, you can
more
average. You
or
can
less.
average it per year. You can just do an average.
what would your average be based off of everything that I said? What would you think?
I'm not going to tell you the kind of husband that you ought to marry, but
Well, but like that's the
you're going to have to, okay, so if you want to, in California,
But it doesn't seem like those are like things set in stone that she's committed to.
Yeah,
like,
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
If she
Like,
doesn't, if it doesn't happen, it's like doesn't seem like it's a big deal breaker in her life.
Yeah.
Like I feel like when
she
people,
said she wants a guest room, an office.
but she doesn't need to.
3 bedrooms.
yeah, that's like you're asking me like
In
a
the
perfect
ideal
world.
world.
No, but that wasn't the question.
Well,
I was
that's
just
how I
asking.
answered it, though. I
no,
said
but
in an
I was
ideal
asking.
perfect
I didn't.
world.
No, I didn't say perfect world. I said, how many kids would you like? And I asked you, tell me about the house size, bedrooms, bathrooms.
Okay, it's implied you definitely meant like
No,
in a
no, no,
perfect
no.
world.
No,
Like
no, no,
what
I
would
did
you
not say that.
like? I understand.
I did not say perfect world.
Okay, well, I mean,
I'm
if
speaking
if I ask
realistic.
you,
I'm saying realistically.
Okay, well, see, you
Ideal
didn't
world.
say
Ideal.
realistically.
Okay, so if someone were to ask me, idealistically, Brian, what do you want? I want a harem of like
Fuck
70
yes.
virgins.
Hell yes.
That's ideal. Am I gonna get it? Fuck no.
But you
it
didn't
would be
say
wonderful.
realistically. That's I think.
I
That's, I think
didn't.
that's only.
I didn't say. You're right. I didn't say realistically, but I also did not say idealistically.
I think.
So
if
I think
don't
you
say,
ought to assume. You ought to assume that you lean more towards realistically with the questions I'm asking.
No, if you don't say realistically, I'm totally gonna give you answers from like my perfect ideal world.
No, but if someone asks me, Brian, what kind of girl do you want, or what kind of relationship situation do you want? I wouldn't give the ideal of I want 70 virgins.
Is that your ideal? I mean, I'm sure you
Well,
would give us like the best
give me a
possible
million
girl.
virgins.
You know, you'd be like,
Give me
I
a
would like
million
her to have
virgins.
double D cups or something
Nah,
and like
I'm,
nice hair.
I'm team small titties. So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
you're
team
team
small titties.
or whatever. It's like, you know,
No
it's like,
offense,
of course you're
Kazumi.
going to, sorry.
I
No
like
offense.
small
I'll
titties
zip
too.
it up. But it's like, I feel like